What is public history? While it may seem like the answer would be obvious, like defining women's history or environmental history, defining public history is a discussion up for debate. The National Council on Public History only recently proposed that public history is a movement, methodology, and approach that promotes the collaborative study and practice of history. Its practitioners embrace a mission to make their special insights accessible and useful to the public. However, those in the field have differing opinions about what public history means. Some view it as an academic field of study, while others see it as a mission to help the public access and learn about their history, or even help influence public policy. Generally, public history is related to history beyond the classroom. Historian Robert Weibel suggests, after considering the opinions of several scholars, there is not a simple definition of public history, but the discipline's practitioners are educators who neither deny their expertise nor keep it to themselves. Whether they work in classrooms, museums, or historic sites, they listen respectfully to the people with whom they share their authority and learn from them. But in the end, they take responsibility for making the final edits on a community's or a nation's historical narrative. Public historians often work in museums, historical societies, archives, federal, state, or local governments, and libraries. They may be consultants, oral historians, cultural resource managers, curators, film and media producers, historical interpreters, historical preservationists, policy advisors, local historians, or community activists. There are a few distinguishing characteristics of public history to keep in mind. The intended audience is the public rather than academic peers, which influences how information is portrayed. Generally, the public audience will be diverse. Personal experience and understanding is heavily influenced by different factors: age, race, religion, socioeconomic status, and even level of education. The public generally trusts museums more than any other source. In Yuma, Arizona, members of the Arizona Historical Society work with the Yuma Crossing National Heritage Area and the Sanguinetti House Museum to preserve local history and share it with the community. Locals and visitors can learn about the history of Yuma at the Colorado River State Historic Park while viewing original buildings of the Quartermaster Depot built when Yuma was an Army outpost. Visitors of the park can also learn about the Colorado River and the Yuma Project through interactive exhibits. The beautiful river can be viewed from the park itself. The Colorado River stretches approximately 1,500 miles through 7 states into a draining basin of over 240,000 square miles, with several other flowing tributaries. According to American environmentalist Philip J. Fradkin, this majestic river is the most used, the most dramatic, and the most highly litigated and politicized river in the country, if not the world. More than 40 million people across 7 states rely on the river's water. It was responsible for most of the urban growth in the area, including Yuma, Arizona. Water diverted from the Colorado River through construction of the Yuma project irrigates 68,091 acres of land in the vicinity of the towns of Yuma, Somerton, and Gadsden in Arizona, and Bard and Winter Haven in California. Yuma is now the third largest metropolitan area in Arizona, an agricultural epicenter, and the winter vegetable capital of the world. Yuma is now the third largest metropolitan area in Arizona, an agricultural epicenter, and the winter vegetable capital of the world, thanks to the Yuma Project. The Yuma County Waters Association was founded in 1903 when three private ditch companies organized to develop and irrigate the bottomlands of Yuma Valley. The Water Users Association sought a contract with the U.S. government to build the Laguna Dam on the Colorado River, the Yuma Main Canal in California, an invert siphon, and a distribution system. The Yuma project was authorized in 1904. Construction work on Laguna Diversion Dam began in July 1905, and was completed in 1908. The first Colorado River water was delivered through the siphon to Arizona lands on June 29, 1912. Now, sites like the Colorado River State Historic Park, located on the river, developed through the help of public historians, connects the local community to its heritage.